Graphotism. Got another Graphotism for you. So been asked to do some more magazines. I'm always happy to do them because I love a bit of oldie worldy graph mag. Not that this is that old. It's about 20 years ago, this one, which gives you an idea about how old I am, because I don't think it's that old. So 20 years ago, about 2002, this come out. This is the big SHOK1 Graphotism, and there's loads of great graph in here. I mean, they packed this magazine with graph. Look, it's even in the commercials. But it is absolutely jam-packed with graph. And I'm not going to talk too much about all this, particularly. There's some great artists. Great artists. Look at that piece. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Big production walls. I'll just flip. That's a great production wall as well. I said I wasn't going to dwell on it. But here we go. Look at that big Shepherd Fairy up there. Fantastic. How does he get up there? Oh, there must be a ladder. Yeah, there is a ladder. Yeah, I mean, you know, brilliant, right? Brilliant. Brilliant production walls here. These are sort of walls that were being produced 20 years ago. Real quality. Absolute quality. And interesting stuff. And the reason I'm not dwelling on any of it is because I'm in a hurry to get you to the SHOK1 section, which is out of this world. Love this, by the way. This is great. This is so cool. Like a selection of Baudet inspired pieces, all done in a sort of Vaughan Baudet kind of layout and everything. Mark Baudet and Revolt there. Some great artists and great bits. Love it. Absolutely love it. Any by Chio, I wonder. Can't see anything by Chio. Looks like a lot of it might be American. Really good though, right? Really good. Oh yeah, fantastic. Yeah, Zen's is amazing. His stuff is really incredible. Really ornate buildingscapes and stuff, and yeah, incredible artist. Fantastic artist. Very nice fella as well. Yeah, you're getting all this. I'm not going into it in detail because I don't want to burn through all the time I've got. Loads of dubs here. I mean, you see what I mean, right? They packed it full of graph. It's full of graph. And it's not that easy to get hold of this one, actually, because it's the SHOK1 edition. And some more difficult to get hold of than others. Selection of trains there. More trains. More trains, even more trains. You can see how much graph was getting done, right? There was loads of graph getting done. Some freights and stuff. Some quality of pieces going up on freights as well. So good. This is all steel. All of this is on steel. Absolutely loads of it. Okay, here we go. SHOK1. If you don't know the word SHOK1, you're about to have a major treat. So this is sort of punky characters that he moved into. This is the stuff he's really specialised in for a long time. This sort of bio-organic style. I mean, look at that. Absolutely fabulous. This stuff as well. Oh God, so good. So good. He's a great example of somebody who has both brilliant technique and a brilliant style. You just look at SHOK1 stuff and you know it's his straight away. Really organic-y feel to this. And he was doing characters. He's always been known for characters, basically. He's always done letters, but his characters are the things that just, you know, set us all on fire. And they just got better and better. Look at this, a load of his sketch work. Love to get my hands on some of that. Just endless sketching. Different characters. Nice wall. How about that for a wall? Brilliant, right? Look at his lighting that he uses, because he was really interested in lighting. From like word go, he was interested in lighting stuff. That's a great wall, isn't it? But look at the lighting he's used on that. So he's used a monochromatic colourway, and he's used this sort of beautiful little secondary light there, just on the edges of his character. Then he's silhouetted his character in the background, and it creates a depth and a scene, and it's just brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Artistically, super accomplished. Loved that piece. It was like a Thing piece, you know. Oh, it is. He called it The Thing. His first organic style. Really good. Really, really good. I don't think they've got any of his early stuff in, because I don't think he ever really wanted to do any of that. You know, he didn't want to show. I think that's it. I think that might be it for the SHOK stuff. So I'll run through the rest of it. Yeah, SHOK was one of those guys. He doesn't like to look back very much. Doesn't like to show his old stuff after he's moved on. I mean, there's a lot of artists like that. I think most of us are a bit like that, actually. Once we've moved on, we don't really, we don't have much time for our old stuff. Which is kind of understandable, I guess. The only thing is with SHOK, a writer like SHOK, his old stuff was so good. I mean, so good. Most of us are still inspired by his old stuff, even now. God, there's some wacky walls there, right? People were trying all sorts of stuff at this time. All manner of stuff getting tried. Sheesh, that's mental. Great writer, Busk. Frame. I think that's the framers from Essex. Big names here. Lots of big names. Well, you can see that there's a lot of work getting done as well. A lot of work getting done. That's a lovely wall as well. Production wall. Good stuff. I mean, you can see that, you know, this is full on production. So you've got big pieces, you've got big backgrounds, characters. Very, very accomplished artistically by this point. Look at the colours that are getting used, and the sort of, look at the perspective and the composition. Just really mind blowing, really. Always love that one. That's a Walnuts one, I think. Oh, Coke Muse Ewok. Yeah, great. Love it. Sort of amazing, you know, that they stacked this much graph in, that this much graph was getting done as well. Because if you've noticed, it's all 2001, 2002. So over the course of a year, that's a lot of pieces getting painted. There's a lot of pieces getting painted now, but I wonder if there's as many as this. I don't know. So much. And I can't remember how often Graphotism used to come out. I mean, you could take hours going through this, looking at all these different pieces. I don't have hours, so I'm just I'm flipping through, and you can freeze frame it if you want, and stop and have a look at anything that takes your fancy. But yeah, it's pretty mind blowing, isn't it? Why we all miss Graphotism as well. Such an inspirational magazine. You'd always find something in here that you really liked. Even if you didn't really get off on half the styles you saw, you'd get off on something. Everything in here. Walls, black books, mashups, digital stuff, interviews, whatever. Nice lady on a bike there. Love that bike. That is a bike. What a frame. Damn. Yeah. Nice. Some familiar faces. No names, please. Oh yeah, look at that. Arrow, Shock. Who's that? Annie. That Shock stuff is just, it's just another world, isn't it? I mean, there's people nowadays that would love to paint like that now, and he was doing it 20 years ago. Yep. Urban Discipline. Oh, Urban Discipline, yeah. Some great stuff come out of there. You can see the emergence of the street art movement. All that. I know that a lot of us are not big fans of that, but you know, it was an interesting time. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's that guy. Yeah, I've seen loads of his stuff. Oh, Puzzle. He's an old school guy from Australia. Great. He used to do really, really great stuff. Yeah, really good. There you go. There you go. But oh, there's Clark Kent. You're familiar with his stuff? One of the Montana team. Fantastic artist. Don't hear much from him nowadays. I know he had a baby, and family life probably took over for him. But, yeah. Anyway, there you go. Graphotism, the SHOK1. If you can get a hold of a copy, I mean, you know, this is going to cost you money because they're pricey nowadays. Because they're, you know, they're basically collectors have them in their collections. And this is issue 28 from 20 years ago. So, yeah, not easy to get a hold of anymore. But there you go. Yeah, SHOK1. And also, get onto SHOK1. I'll put his Instagram in the description, so you can go and have a look at his stuff. Because if you're not familiar with it, then you definitely need to be, because he's really one of the he was one of the pioneers of UK graph. That took graph into a totally different arena, particularly in the early 90s. He just started to show us what was possible with characters particularly, and yeah, started to define an age, and now he's massive. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Back for more.